and welcome to CX Today. I'm Susie Harrison, Head of Content. AI is transforming the management of blended workforces in CX, enabling seamless collaboration between human and AI agents. From enhancing efficiency to personalising customer interactions, evolving strategies are reshaping the industry. With that in mind, Cognigy last week unveiled their new platform for managing the blended workforce. To discuss this and the AI trends we should all be keeping an eye on, I'm happy to be joined by Alan Ranger, who is VP Marketing at Cognigy. So welcome, Alan. Great to see you again.
Thank you, Susie. Always a pleasure to be here.
So how do you envisage the future of work in organisations that rely on both these AI and human workforces?
As you said in the introduction, it's going to be all about collaboration between the AI agent and the human agent. And we've actually had that collaboration in place for quite a long time. So we have customers, we have a very large insurer, and their primary use case is actually a collaboration between the AI agent and the human. So they have millions and millions of inbound voice calls every year. Every call is answered by the AI agent, which does the identification and verification of the caller. It then goes through a conversation with them to understand what the intent is with why they're calling. And then in the background goes off and finds all of the details necessary to resolve that intent. So it might be that you're calling because you've had a car accident and you want to see if your policy covers for you to have a rental car. What it does then, it does a warm handover to the human agent. So the human agent has all of the context of the conversation that has happened already during the early stage, but also all of the information needed to resolve. So it was basically the human agent could answer saying, "Hey Susie, I hear you calling about the accident you had in your car a few weeks ago. Sorry to hear about that. I'm pleased to say that you are covered to have a rental car, and these are the details that I now need from you." And in the background, the AI agent then changes into co-pilot mode. So it's still got all of the context of the original conversation, but it's prompting the human with next best actions, making sure certain things are done. If it is a financial services product, making sure that, anything that needs for compliance, statutory statements, that sort of thing are done. And then it takes over at the end to do the call wrap up and the summarization for the human. So that's a great example of the human and the AI working in partnership. And that's been happening for a number of years. I think, with the advent of agentic AI and the more capabilities we have, we will see more and more things being handled perhaps end to end by the AI agent, which will then leave the human agent to do a lot more high value work and hopefully take some of the pressure. I mean, I know what it's like in contact centers. I've spent a lot of time in them, and to do some of the repetitive tasks is pretty soul destroying. You don't want to sit there resetting 100 passwords every couple of hours. That really is no value at all. So much better to automate that sort of thing and save the human agents for the high value stuff and the more fulfilling stuff.
So I think the very understandable question or concern that workforces are going to have, and that's both inside CX and outside CX, is worries that AIs are going to replace humans in our roles. If you were a contact center organization, how would you deal with that with your workforce?
Well, I think that, we just have to be very transparent about it. I mean, it's been said many, many times that AI won't be replacing all of the jobs. It'll be humans that are using AI that will be probably taking the job. So I think as a leader of a contact center, you just have to embrace AI, bring it in as part of the training as soon as you have new human agents joining the organization, and just make it part of the day-to-day work and get people to understand that, they are there to provide high-value customer service and customer delight, and to let the AI sort of really take on the stuff that humans don't need to be involved in.
Yeah, definitely. And as I said in the intro, Cognigy's just announced its Agent Ops Console.
Yes.
Which is one of the first commercial products that manages an AI workforce alongside that human workforce. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yes, certainly. Because it's so new, I've put some bullet points down. Excuse me if I do refer to them. But yes, what it is in terms of it's the unified platform, and it does give the ability to make sure that the conversations that are happening between the AI agents and the human agents and the blend of the two together are actually performing as they should do. So what it does, it obviously monitors and optimizes the AI agents in real time. It tracks the performance metrics, everything from containment rates, the AI to human handovers, customer CSAT, all that sort of thing. It also manages the workflows between the human and the AI agents, making sure that there is that seamless transition between the two. And then perhaps more importantly, and particularly again in regulated industries, it ensures the compliance and governance, making sure that the AI interactions are aligned with the policies of the business.
And what was the sort of key inspirational driver for Cognigy to develop this product, and how does it fit in Cognigy's broader vision?
Yeah. Well, if we look at how we were doing it before, our AI agents were being managed by the CCAS. So they were being managed in exactly the same way as the human agents. And of course, the CCAS was never built to do that. It was there about optimizing, routing. It was optimizing workforce management. So things are very different. Obviously, an AI agent can have many, many times the conversations that a human agent can have. For example, just 2 weeks ago, there was a problem with the airports in Germany, and there were no flights. And the Lufthansa AI agent was able to handle 10,000 messages in 1 minute. So we think it's probably one of the busiest AI agents in the world. There's no way you could have a platform that could scale up to do that for human agents. You just wouldn't be able to find the human agents.
Yeah.
And also, you just wouldn't be able to take that sort of peak. So yes, it's making sure that you can optimize it. And it's just an entirely different workforce. There's a whole variety of things.
Well, I mean, it sounds amazing, and it's going to be really interesting to see how this all unfolds. So thank you, Alan, for joining me today to discuss it. And thank you to our viewers for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, and please do like and subscribe. And of course, stay tuned to cxtoday.com, where we'll be keeping an eye on Cognigy's journey and running some pieces alongside this story. So thank you, Alan, and thank you to everyone.
And thank you, Susie, for inviting me again.